arms is going to make it real hard for Dedede to get in. So, I mean, let's see how D3 will knock him to losers earlier, and if AmarX has that adaptation today.
Yeah, I'd really love to see the adaptation. I think the thing is that so many people have had to adapt to AmarX today, and now it's AmarX's turn to be like, okay, how do I adapt to this monster of a King Dedede?
Yeah, and we are opening up. AmarX playing a much slower game compared to last time over here, trying to keep D3 Will from getting in, which, honestly, a very good strategy. Terrible ground speed, not the greatest air stats. D3 Will just has to slowly kind of make his way in.
Right, and with Min in the center, it makes it a little bit hard, but right here, this is what AmarX is afraid of.
Yeah, I mean, from the way... That's a style. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, you did see there, AmarX being a little bit too passive, kind of cornering himself there, putting himself there, so just almost giving himself to D3 Will on a platter.
Yeah, and D3 Will just held that edge guard. Just put his... I mean, that body is so big, the penguin body, put it right in between AmarX and that ledge. There was no way for him to get back. Yeah,
D3 Will definitely did not let one go. AmarX going to fire right back, not going to make sure that he knows that he's going to make this one a fight for the record.
Yeah, just a little taunt to say, you know what? This is a game, but a taunt to get jet hammered.
It's a taunt to get jet hammered. That's rough, yeah.
You know, sometimes you just taunt and then you get jet hammered.
That's okay. AmarX now holding center stage. D3 Will's going to have to try and work his way in.
Yeah. D3 Will just kind of running across the stage too, just saying, okay, you're not in that center position anymore. I'm going to take this opportunity to go super far in. And again, the moment AmarX gets off the stage, D3 Will just puts his body right in front and says, any aerial will do.
Yeah, I mean, AmarX kind of just getting boxed out here now by Dedede. Sitting in the corner, this is a very hard position to be in, but it is Min. He could bring it back at any time just by not letting D3 Will get back on stage. But he's going to be in the corner right now, continuing to get caught by the Gordo. D3 Will going to catch him with the falling up air.
Yeah, just any aerial that D3 Will can put in, and that he's gonna catch. That's going to be a decisive win for D3 Will in game one.
All right, what do you think we need to see from AmarX to try and bring this back against D3 Will? I mean, here we are now down.
I think he's got to play a safe center stage game. He's got to really plant himself and just not give in to D3 Will running across the stage trying to get him off. Because when AmarX has center stage, he's doing pretty well. I mean, the whole first portion of this game was kind of center stage, but I mean, I want to say AmarX was off the stage 3 times, and AmarX died 3 times from edge guards.
Yeah, he definitely did. I mean, Min just has one of those disadvantage states where when she's off stage, she just kind of explodes.
You know, if I'm D3 Will, though, I'm feeling pretty good about this. You know, already won a set against the same player earlier, looking primed for, you know, a high finish here at this Arcadian.
Yeah, you know, D3 Will does, keep in mind, he does have that momentum coming from the dark set, so that definitely has got to feel good taking that out, especially a snake of his caliber. That's not a small feat.
You beat the first seed in the tournament, and then your next match is somebody that you beat 3-0 early in the tournament. You're feeling pretty good. But that said, AmarX is putting in some work this game.
Yeah, AmarX got a very healthy lead at the moment. He went Hollow Bastion, and he's not letting go of center stage. He looked and said, look, brother, we got to scrap for this one. You don't get this for free.
We were talking about center stage. This is one of AmarX's favorite stages because you can just make that little house, you know?
Yeah, you definitely see that coming into play now. He's sitting under that center plat, looked at him and said, my brother in Christ, you got to walk up here. Gonna throw out the taunt. You know what? Go ahead, Bland. Feel it. Look, he's feeling himself, and I'm not shaming him for it.
Right. You just gotta you gotta build that confidence yourself. You say, you know what? Look what I just did. You know, this person might have beat me earlier. I might be, you know, this is the person I'm most afraid of today. But you know what? I could do this.
Absolutely.
No problem. Just building that house, you know, playing a little Minecraft of your own. Just
see, what I like seeing is that he wasn't doing earlier is he's running back, and then when he's running back, he's firing off the other way to give him time to jump up. Because, you know, Min does have that arm that stretches out, and then you can still jump after, which is such a powerful option.
Yeah.
So he's like running back and then throwing out the arm and putting himself in a better position to keep D3 Will from taking over its stage. Look at him. He just planted. This is my house.
Yeah.
I am not letting you in here.
I mean, this is such a different game. than the last. This is such a different game than any game we've seen these two play today. We have 46%.
46, and we're going to see another taunt just holding down the 4. He's off stage now. If D3 Will wants to make this one back, he's going to have to become a miracle worker with D3.
Oh, okay. I love
Gonna miss the back air. Okay, look, AmarX starting to catch on to some of D3's tricks.
Yeah, and again, AmarX just playing really safe, taking that center stage. Just some good positioning. This is, I mean, this is just some like 101 min-min. This is what you want to be doing. Plant yourself, put out your safe options, don't let them come near you. Take a game.
Taking control. He's gonna fire back the Gordo. Just, we're not even seeing any combos. It's just a very patient, very precise neutral game. D3 Will finally going to take over that stock, but he's got 2 more to go. AmarX coming down on a fresh stock, going right back to the game plan that's been working all along.
Yeah.
Holding down center stage, refusing to let D3 in.
Yeah, if I'm D3 Will, I'm just right now saying, how do I get this min-min off the stage? I just want to toss them off the stage and just play that game. Because I think that's really his only way back in. Oh, Jet Hammer.
AmarX going to eat a Jet. Yeah, that does in fact work. Yeah. And D3 Will's going to DI up and going to die at, what was that, 170-ish?
It was pretty high, and that was a megawatt nair. Min-min has the privilege to use, you know, all 3 arms as nairs, and that megawatt, you know, that's a big hammer.
All right, here we are, 1-1 now. AmarX definitely showing that he might have D3 Will's number.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see how he can bring the adaptation to the table here going forward. You know, D3, not a very easy character to make it this far into bracket with.
No, I mean, that's a very difficult character to find all of these different matchups. All of the matchups you're going to see at an Arcadian, just all various characters, making it all the way here. But how are we going to see on PS2? We no longer have that house. There's no center platform. Is AmarX going to make that adaptation to be able to do it without it? Because I don't think we're going to see a center platform the rest of the set.
I mean, AmarX looking very comfortable right now, though. He's taking the PS2 platform, which is a much smaller real estate, but he looks like he's trying to make it work. Coming out of the corner with a nair, going to put D3 right in and just holding him in the corner.
And you really are correct. He is using that PS2 platform here on the side, just like what he was using Hollow Bastion. Just really making that his kind of real estate here, his turf, and not letting this penguin in.
Gonna follow with the up B into the forward air. Gonna kill D3, what is early for this gargantuan character.
Yeah, that laser is so strong, especially when so close to the blast zone like that, and that's going to be a huge lead. In fact, overlapping right now in percent.
45 to 72. It definitely looks like AmarX took some notes from that set earlier, because he is playing out of his mind right now, not letting D3 in, just holding down the stage.
We were talking about adaptation, and there's so much adaptation right now from AmarX, just playing it so much safer, not letting himself get into these bad positions, except for right now, we got a really bad one, but able to get back high with that up B.
He's going to go ahead and get the reversal, but now D3 is in huge danger right now of losing this stock.
Yeah. I mean, one more solid hit. We're going to see a throw. This is going to power up the arms. In fact, going opting
the back throw.
It's a little bit stronger, puts a little bit more percent on. So I think AmarX is saying the forward throw is not going to kill anyways. Let's just see if we can hit a back throw.
The single jab into a run back because he's going to hold shield. Oh, okay. So you got AmarX here looking even better than last set, just being very patient, making the less real estate almost work better, it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, just really putting what he's learned so far in these 2 sets to use. D3 Will, though, does have an opportunity for an edge guard and really needs it if possible, and there it is, an up air.
Gonna catch the last hit of the up air, so he's not gonna be able to SDI to the other side of the hammer to avoid dying right there. Yeah. D3 Will, gonna go ahead, the old reliable, fall down, fall off an Angel Platinum to kill move.
Yeah, I mean, when you're at 195%, that is very difficult to hold on to. AmarX, though, AmarX got re-grabbing.
Gonna go ahead and take back stage. He's gonna avoid D3 going past stage this time. He said, you get 1.
Yeah, got hit with the star on the side of it, but didn't hold him up for long. AmarX still able to punish off of that star hit.
AmarX still in complete control of the game. He has not let go of control at all. To me, he's looked at D3 Will and said, this is my world and I let you exist in it. Gonna close it out with the up B. Absolutely disgusting. Here we are now. AmarX up 2-1 against D3 Will. Complete turnaround from what we had going on game 1.
Yeah, completely. I mean, it is on D3 Will to make adaptations right now. I know that he's got it in them. He's such a good King Dedede player, but AmarX is making it look really tough.
Absolutely. And again, D3 just not an easy character to make it this far away. So regardless of what happens this next game, D3 Will, be proud.
So this is D3 Will's secondary. D3 Will just says, no, you know what? I'm done with this King Dedede. It's not working anymore, and I'm kind of surprised to see it. Just based on how fearful AmarX was of that King Dedede.
I mean, we'll see how well. I mean, D3 Will opting to take the very slow game plan as needed against Min Min, so it's clear he might have played this 1 or 2 times with the Wolf. Ooh. D3 Will going to get a very small percent lead, being very comfortable with just sitting and letting AmarX make the first move, playing what seems to be a very slow, concise bait and punish game.
Yeah, I mean, right now with the Wolf too, a huge thing is that he's just a smaller target. King Dedede is such a big target. Just for these arms, just the relentlessness that AmarX was putting on, but AmarX having a little bit of a harder time right now. And
AmarX gonna burn the jump and give the unfortunate SD. But you know what? It's not over. We still got a whole nother game to play through after this one, in case he loses. But
I mean, it's not over. This game's not over either. I mean, you've seen
the double parry into the grab. Okay.
Between these sets that we've seen, AmarX has taken some stocks very quickly and at low percent. So
absolutely, and Wolf not at all having the best recovery. Yeah. AmarX could make this back at any point, and there's going to be the stock for Wolf. Into the taunt again. AmarX said, "I'm down, but this is still my world. I let you rent it out."
Yeah, D3 Will with the Wolf, and he does have a very good Wolf as well. I don't want to discount this Wolf by any means. Just they're playing such an even game. I think D3 Will just needed the change. Yeah. He's just saying this King Dedede is not working. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna pull this Wolf out and see how it's gonna go. And right now, it looks like it's going not as well as he might have hoped.
The trading blow for blow until AmarX got that advantage one time, and he looked at Wolf and said, "Well, before I just kept hitting you, but now you can't come back."
This might be it.
Is that going to be the stock?
That's the
AmarX just going to take 2 stocks in less than 10 seconds, going to close it out. Looked at D3 Will, said, "You beat me earlier. I got my notes prepared. I got my notepad. I'm taking this farther. This is mine." AmarX looking like a very serious contender to take this whole tournament down.
We're top 3 right now. Top 3. That is such a wild play here from AmarX. Really.